Did you know that going just 30 days without sugar can help reset your hormones, level up blood sugar, clear your skin, and curb overall sweet addiction? Hi viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. Thanks to all the research around how bad sugar actually is for our health, a lot of people are trying to either eat less of it or replace it with alternatives that are healthier. But sugar substitutes can be tricky to navigate. Use of synthetic artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame and saccharin, have been debated for years. This is due to their potentially damaging effects, even though many of them are considered safe by the USDA. Don't worry, there are some natural alternatives available that may even boost your health. And in today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From raw honey, monk fruit, maple syrup, agave nectar to Yacon syrup, and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is made from the sap of the cut flower buds of coconut palm trees. It is low on the glycemic index, meaning it won't spike your blood sugar levels. It's also low in fructose and has a neutral flavor that's closer to cane sugar. It contains inulin, a prebiotic fiber that's good for your digestive system and slows glucose absorption. It's full of vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, all of which are very beneficial for your health. It works really well for baking, where other sugar substitutes such as liquid ones do not. On the flip side, it has about the same number of calories as table sugar and it can be super expensive. Use it in moderation as you would regular sugar, but know that you're getting an additional nutritional boost. Have you ever used coconut sugar? What did you use it for? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Stevia. If you want to swap your daily sugar intake with something with a super sweet taste but minimal impact on your blood sugar levels, reach for a zero-calorie stevia. Make sure it's organic, non-GMO, and contains no artificial ingredients. Stevia sweetener comes from the stevia plant, which is native to South America. It has been used throughout the world since ancient times and is made from grinding up the leaves of the plant. It has the same sweet taste naturally as processed white sugar. In fact, it's 100 to 300 times sweeter without any of the calories. Like sugar, it is incredibly versatile. It mixes well with hot or cold beverages and cereals or into your favorite recipe. Number 3. Monk fruit. Monk fruit is a type of small melon found in the tropical and subtropical regions of Southeast Asia. It's a zero-calorie, zero-carb sugar alternative that has been used for centuries to treat diabetes and obesity. It's made from the concentrated powder of monk fruit and is 100 to 250 times sweeter than regular sugar. It's commonly blended with inulin or sugar alcohol to reduce the intensity of the sweetness. It contains antioxidants and is said to support the immune system, digestive tract, glands, and respiratory system. It's often sold as a blend paired with corn sugar or sugar alcohols. So try to find pure sources without other things added. It works well for a wide variety of diets including low carb, low sugar, vegan, keto, and paleo. Number 4. Palmyra blossom nectar. Known as the sugar of life, this sugar replacement is the pure, unrefined nectar of the Palmyra tree. It's one of the best replacements for sugar. It contains high levels of B-complex vitamins, iron, potassium, and magnesium. It not only adds benefits to your dietary intake, but also replaces the false sensation of energy given by sugar. It is also made into Palmyra jaggery, which is a traditional Ayurvedic ingredient that is nutrient-dense. It's organic, ethically sourced, and a sustainable business for the communities who farm it. Number 5. Tagatose. Tagatose is a form of fructose that is around 90% sweeter than sucrose. Although it is rare, some fruits such as apples, oranges, and pineapples contain it naturally. Manufacturers use tagatose in foods as a low-calorie sweetener, texturizer, and stabilizer. Some studies indicate that it has a low glycemic index and may support the treatment of obesity. Tagatose may be particularly beneficial for people with diabetes who are following a low glycemic index diet. However, this sugar substitute is more expensive than other low-calorie sweeteners and may be harder to find in stores, but you can usually find it online. Number 6. Yacon syrup. Yacon is extracted from the Yacon plant, which is native to South America. It tastes sweet, is dark in color, and has a thick consistency similar to that of molasses. It contains 40 to 50% of a special type of sugar molecule that the human body cannot digest. Because these sugar molecules are not digested, it contains 1/3 the calories of regular sugar, or about 1.3 calories per gram. Research shows that it can reduce glycemic index, body weight, and the risk of colon cancer. What's more, one study found that Yacon syrup can increase feelings of satiety, which may help you feel full faster as well as eat less. They also feed the friendly bacteria in your gut, which are incredibly important for your overall health. Yacon syrup is generally considered safe, but eating large amounts of it may lead to excessive gas, diarrhea, or general digestive discomfort. Number 7. Raw honey. Honey has been used for nutritional healing and medicinal purposes since ancient times. Due to the high level of fructose, it is sweeter than refined sugar, which clearly means a lesser amount of it is needed for the same dish. It can be stirred in with tea or spread over toast. It can be a great substitute for white cane sugar for your full-flavored bakes, hot drinks, and sauces. However, when we talk about honey, we're talking about raw honey. A lot of nutrients are lost during the standard processing of honey. Raw honey consists of flavonoids, which means it's packed with antioxidants. It also has several antiviral and antibacterial properties. However, moderation is key here as it's high in calories. It may not be a suitable alternative for diabetes patients as it does increase blood sugar levels. There are many more reasons to replace sugar with honey. To know what they are, watch this video titled "Eating Honey Every Day Will Do This to Your Body." Now back to natural alternatives to sugar that are sweeter and healthier. Number 8. Date sugar. Date sugar is derived from the dehydrated dates, which are then grounded to convert them into granules. It is rich in antioxidants and has an added fiber advantage. Owing to its amazing binding and blending properties, date sugar works best with smoothies as well as cookies. For your bakes and cakes, it can be an extremely appetizing choice. However, you need to keep in mind that it also has a high fructose level, so people looking to cut down on sugar levels should use it moderately. Number 9. Maple syrup. Native to North America, maple syrup comes in both grades A and B. While time-consuming, its processing requires only 4 steps: drilling the hole in the tree, hanging a bucket to catch the sap, boiling to evaporate out the water, and then filtering off any sediment. It is one of the best natural sugar substitutes because it's an outstanding source of manganese, calcium, potassium, and zinc. Rich with antioxidants, this all-natural sweetener helps neutralize free radicals and reduces oxidative damage. Select darker grade B maple syrups as they contain more beneficial antioxidants than the lighter syrups. It is heat stable, so you can use it in virtually any application. Add it to marinades, glazes, or sauces, and use it for baking. You can also use it to sweeten homemade granola and your morning coffee or tea. Number 10. Blackstrap Molasses. Organic blackstrap molasses is highly nutritious, rich in copper, calcium, iron, potassium, manganese, selenium, and vitamin B6. Sugarcane and beet molasses have been shown to have the highest antioxidant activity as compared to refined sugar, beet sugar, corn syrup, and dates. There are several types of molasses, depending on which level of processing it has gone through. All molasses is obtained from raw cane sugar made by boiling it until it's a rich, sweet syrup. Blackstrap molasses comes from the third boiling, concentrating its nutrients and providing for its deep, rich flavor. It may not be appealing for some, but it's a perfect sweetener for marinades and to use in baking. Number 11. Xylitol. Xylitol is a sugar alcohol with a sweetness similar to that of sugar. It's extracted from corn or birch wood and found in many fruits and vegetables. It contains about 2 calories per gram, which is 40% fewer calories than sugar. What makes it a promising alternative to sugar is its lack of fructose, which is the main ingredient responsible for most of sugar's harmful effects. Unlike sugar, xylitol does not raise your blood sugar or insulin levels. In fact, it's associated with multiple health benefits, including improved dental health and bone health. When eaten in moderation, xylitol is generally well tolerated by humans, but it can be highly toxic to dogs. Number 12. Agave Nectar. Agave nectar provides more nutrients than regular sugar but fewer than honey. It's very flavorful, so you may not need to use as much. However, it's high in calories and contains a lot of fructose, even more than high fructose corn syrup, which can lead to weight gain and obesity in excessive amounts. Agave nectar may not be a good choice for people with diabetes. Being sweeter than sugar, it has a long shelf life and can be used in place of other sweeteners in nearly any cooking situation. Its taste is similar to honey and lacks the after-bitter taste of some sugar substitutes. But because it is a liquid, you might have to make some other changes to your recipes, especially when baking. We hope after watching this video you're able to control your blood sugar levels. If you still think it's out of whack, identify the signs by finding out the signs you're eating way too much sugar, or understanding signs your blood sugar is too high. These 2 videos will definitely help you identify signs of high blood sugar early, so go ahead and pick a video, or watch them both for maximum benefits. What's your favorite sugar substitute? Let us know in the comment section below.